Hey guys, today we're doing a first impression review of the Spoolies rollers. I don't know if these are the legit Spoolies. I got them off Amazon and they were about $12.99 for the entire bag. I've got about half a bag left because I did one side of my hair already and I don't have enough for the other side. So yeah, I guess this is a buy it too if you have a ton of hair type of product. But you guys were asking me to review these, so I picked them up. It took a while for them to get to me. I'm assuming that they came from China. I will put all the information for these in the description box if you guys are interested and want to pick them up. Let me actually explain what they are. That would probably be helpful. These are hair rollers, so they come like this. They look like a little anthill, and it's kind of a really cool device. You would roll your hair on this little guy and then you lock your hair in like that and then allow it to dry. So I'm assuming that these spoolie rollers are going to give me a curl that is very similar to like flexi rods or perm rods. I'm not confident that I'm going to like them better than flexi rods and perm rods. Just right off the bat, I just noticed how short this area to actually hold the hair is. And someone like me who has really thick hair and then also long hair, I like a longer rod so that I don't have to overlap my hair. I think the curl just comes out better that way, and also it dries a lot faster because the hair isn't like compacted on top of itself. So when I first looked at these, I was like, oh. So with that being said, I knew that I was not going to roll my hair on soaking wet hair. What I did was I started on dry stretched hair and I actually had a fresh twist out. I was very sad to have to let that twist out go, but I didn't have any other time this week to do this review. So I was like, girl, I just gotta do it. So I hope you guys appreciate me ruining my twist out for this first impression that might not even look good. Ugh. So I'm just gonna show you how I applied the spoolie rollers in my hair. I started on dry stretched hair and I had this amazing fresh twist out, which, you know, I was sad to have to let go of. The good thing about the twist out was that my hair was already in these nice little organized sections. So I kind of just used like one section per roller. When I roll on dry stretched hair, I always spritz the hair with a little bit of water first. When your hair is dry, it's not going to hold a curl as well as when it's wet. So you do want to spritz it a little bit just to activate those follicles to get them to be more pliable again, but not soaking wet. That's gonna take forever to dry. Where you wanna go, where you wanna go. Stars align under your face, pretty sweet your sour taste. Make me sing along, sing along. I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you. I never thought I'd ever be stuck by you. So I was rolling individual sections on my hair. It kind of took me a while to figure out how to get it to like get nice and tight up to my root. And this is not such a huge problem because again, I started on dry stretched hair, so my roots were already set. But if I had wet hair, this would be a huge problem because then my roots would be dry and frizzy. So just trying to get the rollers to stay at my root as much as possible. It's a kind of hard thing to do. These guys don't want to stay put. I already had product on my hair. I had already used the Melanin Hair Care Twist Elongate Style Cream and Multi-Use Pure Oil Blend to set my twist out the day before. So I didn't need to really add more product. I just added a little bit more of the Twist Elongating Style Cream just to seal that moisture that I was spritzing on my hair in. Again, I felt like it would help the curl to set itself. It took me a while to kind of get used to these rollers again because that rod is so short. I wanted to put more hair than I actually could in the roller and it wasn't holding it. So I ended up having to use a little bit less hair. I usually like to put a good amount of hair on a roller just so that my curls aren't too tiny. I have that naturally. So I'm not really, you know, I'm not going to spend time rolling my hair to get that. Another thing that I'll note is that I do prefer to roll my hair when I'm using flexi rods and perm rods on dry stretched hair. I like how the curl comes out. Again, it doesn't take as long to dry as when I'm doing wet hair, and the curl isn't as tight. So I get more of like a nice natural loose curl. So yeah, using these on my dry stretched hair is probably how I would be doing it anyway. So I was having issues getting some of these rollers to stay on. It was so annoying. I just, some of them were not closing. And then when I was about almost done with my hair, I finally realized that there are 2 separate sizes of these rollers. I didn't realize. For some reason, I thought they were all the same size. There's a smaller one and there's a bigger one. And that is why some of my sections weren't holding as well, because I was rolling on the smaller one and I hadn't realized. So that was kind of annoying.
We got everything we need, right? Watch me. Dancing in the colors, lightning, blowing up a thunder, wash it over me, yeah. We got everything we need right here.
So the first half of my hair is done. I didn't realize until I was almost done with the first half that these actually come in 2 different sizes. So these are like all the small ones left over. I kind of went back in as much as I could and swapped some of these tinier ones out for the bigger ones, because these were just gonna make my curls super tiny and it was really hard for them to stay in my hair. So here's like the bigger one and there's the smaller one. I definitely only have smaller ones left, and I definitely don't have enough for the rest of my hair. So I'm only gonna do half of my head, but we'll see how they turn out. I won't give you my opinion yet. I'll wait until tomorrow. Let's see how it turns out. The next day I did sleep in these rollers. I just put this satin scarf on my head, as you can see, and I have to say the rollers were very comfortable to sleep in. I'm used to sleeping in flexi rods and perm rods, so this was like nothing. Yeah, see, look at this guy. This guy's just like hanging low. Like, what is that texture? Ew. That's the thing, is these don't hold very well. And I actually prefer perm rods over flexi rods because they just hold at the root so nicely. These are really nice too, but they're just so huge that I just find them to be really uncomfortable. I have a lot of hair, so putting a lot of these in my hair is just really confusing and uncomfortable and annoying. Perm rods have like these little grips on them, and like you can really use this to get it nice and tight to your root, and then it's gonna stay there. It's not as easy to punch down as these guys were, but also like these guys aren't staying where I put them. So like, what's the point? I don't wanna have like an easy roll and then have like messy roots. Roots are very important to your look. I'm not confident that these roots are going to look very good, but maybe the curl will make up for that. Let's see. That's a big old no. What the hell is this? What is that? No, that's not. Oh, okay. Okay, let's get into it. I can't believe I messed up a twist out for this. It's still wet too, and I didn't even soak the hair. A little damp. And again, I think that's because the rod is so short. I had to roll the hair a million times on top of itself. I only spritzed my hair. My hair started off dry. Imagine if my hair was wet. Not to mention, this is made out of plastic, so it's like holding moisture in. I kind of knew as soon as I saw these rollers that this was probably not gonna be a good idea. I'm gonna be wearing a bun today. Look at this. Oh God. Oh, that one's not bad. That one's kind of like cute. It's not even like I rolled these at night and I didn't have enough time to like allow them to dry. No, I rolled them around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They had plenty of time to dry. Disgusting. Oh my God. That is not cute. Why did y'all want me to use these? Have they worked on other people? Or are you just trying to ruin my hair? What's up? This is not cute. You know what? I feel like if I had thinner hair and shorter hair, this would probably work maybe a little bit better. Okay, that's not terrible. It doesn't look terrible. It kind of looks like curl formers, just not as good. I wouldn't buy these again, just off of this first takedown. No. I highly doubt that any type of separating or fluffing is gonna make this look better. I am literally disgusted. I am disgusted. It's soaking wet. This looks terrible. Oh God, it's terrible. These like holes around the roller are the only thing that are supposed to be allowing air to come through and dry these. Terrible. It's wet hair sitting in plastic. This bag only did half of my head. It was $13. I can get a bag of perm rods at the beauty supply store. I haven't bought any in a long time, but I'm pretty sure they're like $5 a bag. My hair is soaking wet still. This is not a, no, don't get these. These are not cute. I'm not gonna even link them, they're terrible. There's still water on this roller. Do you see that? Water dripping on the roller. Okay, so these are my results. Let's take a closer look. Okay, enough of the shenanigans. This looks terrible. Terrible, terrible. Do not buy these. These are stupid. I actually did enjoy putting them in. I did. I enjoyed the application of them, besides the fumbling with the different sizes, was enjoyable because it was easy. It was easy to lock these guys in. They were comfortable to sleep on, I will say that. And they were, you know, affordable. $12.99 is cheap, even though I'd have to buy 2 of them. It's still $26. That's pretty darn good. I'll say that these are affordable. However, affordability, comfortability, ease of application aside, we have to go on results. It's a no. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. What the? Wow. What is this? What are we doing? A bubble ponytail? What's going on here? It just didn't work for my hair. Honestly, even if it did dry, I'm sure it'd probably have something similar to these little like guys here. I'm not a fan of that for a couple of reasons. Number one, I have tight curls naturally. So if I'm gonna go for a tight curl look, I'm gonna just do a wash and go and be done with that. Number two, with these little tight curls, once they dry and they've kind of set after a while, you know, and your hair starts to kind of like lock together, they're a pain to take out. Like these are a pain to detangle. I don't like little tiny curls like this. I don't like it. This reminds me of like a soldier's boot when they have like the really puffy pants and then like the really tight leg. Like that's what we've got here. Let me leave you with something good. My twist out. 2-day twist out. I could have worn this today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I'm really salty right now. I'm over here looking at what could have been. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Don't buy these spoolie things. They're not worth it. Get some perm rods or some preferable flexi rods. These are my favorite. They hold the best. They're super easy to get in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped, and I'll see you in the next one.
Más lunáticos.